I know it's a Sunday, yeah, but today's episode was Ron's day. It was all about Ron. Front page news, extra, read all about it. It was all about Ronda, this one pirate. Everyone was talking about him, poking at him. They were proper picking him apart like fish bones, like some chicken wings and them things there. And do you know what? What's Shaq's problem with Ron? Has Shaq got like a deeper problem with Ron that I'm not sure still? But let's get straight into it. This episode, it weren't really given. You know them ones there? The episode started in the night time. Everyone's scrubbing up, getting ready to shake a leg and them things there. Party the night away. You know how they do? Radical. Well, yeah. It started with Ron talking to Lana, talking about how he can't believe Shaq said what he said in the last episode. How he said about how he only staying with Lana because he sees that everyone likes Lana and she's people's favourite. He's telling Lana like he can't believe that. And he's telling Lana, obviously, what we got is genuine and all that stuff in it, yeah? And he said he didn't like the fact that Shaq thinks he's playing a game and them things there. And he said he's looking to have a little word with him. A little whisper in his earlobe and them things. You know them ones there. And he grabbed him still. He grabbed him for a chat. But before that, yeah, Shaq was sat down with Tom, a couple other people, and they were talking about the same situation. That's how this episode started, yeah? And Shaq was saying, look, like, what I said, like, I believe, like, ain't nothing wrong with it. And he said he's not backing down. He ain't apologized for nothing. You know them ones there. But Ron came and grabbed him for the chat. They spoke about it like men and them things there. And Shaq truly didn't apologize. Then Ron went back to Lana, his old heifer, to report back to say, look, me and Shaq, the deal's done, it's cool, we're not beefing no more, no problems over here. And Lana asked him, Lana said, oh, like, did he apologize? He was like, no. I'm not gonna lie, I found that a bit funny still. Then they spoke about the divide in the villa, because the divide in the villa is so plain to see. The villa is divided like some freshly baked pizza and them things there, like shortbread. So, like, they were saying, oh, obviously, there's the Casey, Tom lot and all that. You can see it in the morning when certain people are chatting, certain people are chatting to. Like, it's mad still. This is the worst bunch of group of people I've ever seen in Love Island. In all the years I've been watching it. They're all trash. Absolute bin juice. Basuda garbage. Batty juice. Then Ronda, yeah, One Eye Willie, the pirate brother, he was outside talking to Sammy. Sammy, I can't remember who else was there when he was talking to Sammy. And he was basically trying to convince them that he proper loved up with Lana in it. That that's his thing. See that challenge from the other day, what the public thinks? That's got... I'm not going to lie, that's ruffling a couple of feathers still. Got man looking at each other a bit sideways like who's real and who's not. They're all fake. They're all faking them batty implants and them things there. Anyway, Ron was trying to like... convince people that he's into Lana, and then he was like, oh, like, do you know, yeah? And he started talking about the couples and stuff, yeah? He's saying, like, couples that have dramas in the beginning, have their dramas, and they get their dramas out of the way, and then cruise all the way after that. He's saying those are the couples that's not playing any games and stuff and all them things there. Something like that anyway. And when he said that, yeah, it got a couple ears perked up, especially Sammy, because she went into that yard. Sammy is a little snitch, you know? She's a snitch, snake, untrustworthy. Bro, her mouth runs like a thief. Her mouth runs faster than Usain Bolt and them things there. The way this gal just talk and she's deceitful. 1 minute she's on this person's side. Next minute she's going over there talking about this person. Sammy, yeah, a lot of people giving her passes and stuff because she's pretty and a lot of people like her and she's pleasing to the eye and all them things there, yeah. But Sammy is an idiot. I will dash a bag of flour in her eyelid. I swear down. She's a proper snake, you know. Because after Ron said that, yeah, it's like, I feel like everything Ron said today was kind of like blown out of proportion. Everyone's like, oh my God, he's exposed himself like a streaker and them things there. Like, really? Do you know what? It's the people saying people playing games, yeah, are the ones playing the games. This is like some Squid Games kind of Love Island kind of thing. What kind of idiot thing is this? I swear, this thing finishes in like 7-8 days or whatever, and these people are still acting like numbskulls. Numbnuts. Batty rags. I can't... Casey was then talking to Rosie outside on the beanbags and them things there. They were just sat there, relaxing, just cooching and stuff, yeah. See Rosie, yeah, I swear down, I feel to just smack her with a French baguette, a dry, crusty one. This gal, yeah, I don't... Bro, she's a snake. Oh my God, I can literally call every single character in a snake. That villa is the wilderness. Trust me, you get bitten without knowing it. It's like living in them swamp things. You know them ones that just bite your batty... Man's got to be careful in that yard. Trust me. Anyway, Rosie was talking to Casey, yeah. She was talking about how, I think she said something about, because of the whole one-sided relationship thing from the challenge, She was feeling that maybe Casey wasn't that into her. And he was like, yo, like, I'm a slow burner. I'm into you. Man loves you. Man, to drink your bath water and them things there. You could all pop on my chest. All them things there. But he basically convinced her that he likes her. I'm not going to lie. This episode basically convinced me that I wanted to dash a coke can in Rosie's head. She's an idiot. Then Sammy, yeah, after her chat with Ron, yeah, creeped over to flipping Tom like a daddy long leg like she is and them things there, yeah. Creeped over to Tom and she was like, oh, guess what Ron said and all this stuff. He said, oh, rare. He basically revealed his game plan, talking about, oh, certain people got their problems out the way and now they're cruising and that's what he's doing and all this stuff. And bro, and you know Tommy's dumb as a salad bowl as well. Tommy's just like, yeah. It's like, wow, like, oh yeah, I can't believe that. He played, like, both dumb and dumber, both of them, Sam and Tommy. Idiots, bro. I wanted to dash a futon or something at them. Why they even just, like, the way everyone just always picks on one person at a time in this villa and they all join in together. Remember when they did it to Jesse and other people? They just all some bully thing. I don't get it. Like, don't nobody have their own mind to objectively like, nah, do you know what? I don't think Ron's playing a game or boom, boom, boom. Like, everyone just jumps in on each other. Like, what kind of idiot thing is this? Rosie was chatting to Lana and Ron, and I think she said she wanted their advice on them things there, yeah? And then she was talking about the whole Casey thing and the whole one-sided thing and all that stuff, yeah? And Ron was saying, do you know what? Casey does enjoy being part of the Musketeers with Tom and whoever else, whichever knobhead is part of that Musketeers. He's saying he enjoys that. And he was basically trying to show her ways to, like, get Casey's attention more and them things there, yeah? But that whole conversation, I'm not going to lie, initially when I did listen to the conversation, I was like, yo, Ron, this conversation sounds a bit mad and snaky and them things there, but I don't think he meant it like that. I genuinely don't. Especially not the way she twisted it. Bro, this gal twisted it like some cornrows and them things there. The way this gal twisted the story, like Chinese whispers just gone wrong on them things there. You know them ones there. And it was clear to me in this episode, the way people were just back-chatting Ron, talking about Ron. No one weren't really giving him the benefit of the doubt and them things there. We already know the villa's divided and stuff. But it's clear to me, like, a lot of people don't like Ron in that villa. A lot of people got, I don't know what it is. There's obviously something that they can see or they've experienced that we haven't. But it's evident. Next morning, everyone just waking up in their beds and all that, yawning, muku in the eyelid, breath smelling like ratatouille and them things there. Yo, Shaq and Tanya, they really deserve that award for the horniest couple, you know. Wow. Apparently, during the night or when everyone was sleeping or about to go to bed or whatever, apparently that bed was shaking. Shaking like a washing machine on a spin cycle and them things there. They thought there was an earthquake in that house, the way it was, the bed was shaking. Them lot are really doing the deeds and them things there as well, you know. And Martin, when he had his interview, talking about the bare condom rappers and all that, yo, they're really clapping cheeks. That's why Shaq is in love. That's why this brother's in love, yo. Every night he's inspecting her fish like some food safety brother. You know them ones there? Just all in there with a torch. Yo! Anyway, then Tom in the morning, you know when they're having their little morning chats here, Tom had to tell everyone, oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Ron revealed his game plan and yeah. Shut up, man. Bro, I wanted to smack him with a plant. I swear down. Chatting nonsense. And his gal, Sammy, this little flipping Mrs. Lanky Larry Daddy Longleg gal, yeah? Out there saying the same thing to the gal. Talking about, oh, yeah, guess what? Yeah, Ron just went and revealed his game plan, innit? It's funny when she was telling the girls in the morning when Jesse said, oh, yeah, he's the proper game player. Wow. The nerve of this gecko. The nerve. Flipping raccoon talking about game plan. You think we believe you? Wow. Then Sammy, with her mouth doing more rounds than flipping Amazon drivers and them things there, went and sat there and told Tom about what Rosie said, about what Ron said and stuff, yeah? And then shortly after, obviously Tom couldn't believe it. He was like, oh. Tom was saying they pee him off on them things there, yeah? And then shortly after, Rosie came over, and then Rosie told it from her own mouth and them things there, straight out the horse's mouth. She looks like a horse. You can see her living in a stable. See her in the Grand National and them things there. She looks like Shrek's donkey. Anyway, then Rosie came over and told it from her side. But every time she tells it, she's adding stuff to it and all that stuff, yeah? And then Casey came over. Then Casey had to hear it. And Casey was obviously peed off because he's like, raw. Like, what's going guaning? What's really, really guaning? Then he asked Sammy and Tom, like, should I go and speak to Ron? Or should I just smack him up the side of the head, smack his other eye out and them things there? Sammy was like, nah, just chat to him. Anyway, he cut out. After he cut out, Ron came and joined the chat and them things there. So it was Sammy, Tom, Ron and Rosie. And it was a bit awkward. It was mad awkward still because they've been chatting about Ron the whole time. Then he got over there and he was like, oh, like, what's going on? And then Rosie's like, oh, Casey might want to chat to you and them things there. And he's like, what's going on? What is it about? When she started bringing it up about, oh, Casey wants to talk to you because of what you said to me earlier on and rare. Then Ron started realizing like, this might be an issue still and them things there. So, bro, this Rosie girl, I think it's someone else. This is someone else just like Jesse trying to be the center of attention. Why she needed to lie for, bro? Like, we can... And then when she said later about, he said it wouldn't work on the outside. I said, when did he say that? Then Ron went over to Lana and told Lana what's going on and all that stuff. And Lana was there when the conversation was taking place, innit? So she's like, well, I'm not having that. Lana was looking to fight for Ron, you know. Oh my God, this is the loudest I ever seen Lana. Lana had some big kahunas tonight. Big, hairy, Mexican, sweaty ones. I swear down. Lana was on smoke. She ain't gonna do nothing. She just piping up for no reason. Yo, when it comes to Willie, don't mess with certain gals still. I'm not gonna lie. Then Casey went and called Ron for a chat because Casey's like, yo, why is Ron out here chatting bare nonsense? The man don't want me to backhand him and them things there. He went and called Ron for a chat and he's like, yo, like, what's going on? What you been saying to her? Ron's like, yo, like, back up. Hold up, cowboy. Hold your horses and them things there. I never said it like that. I never said nothing of such sort. Anyway, after Ron and Casey was going back and forth, Ron was like, I never said that. The two girls was passing by, yeah? And so they called the girls to come over, innit? And Lana came over. Lana said, yo, me and Ron were just trying to offer this girl advice. It wasn't even anything deeper than that. We never said anything of such sort that she's claiming that we said. And then Rosie said, oh, you did. And Rosie was saying, you said it wouldn't work on the outside. I was like, what? When did he say that? Listen, yeah. Bro, this girl is a bare-faced, blatant liar. Oh my God. Her knickers must smell like soot because I know her pants on fire. Bro, this girl is bare-faced lying, you know. He said it wouldn't work on the outside. I must have missed that. Did you guys catch that? Because I might have missed that still. If you guys caught that and I missed it, my bad. But I never heard that. Kai might have been there when they were having the chat. I can't remember who was there now, yeah? Kai said she was chatting doo-doo. And he said it with conviction. He said she's lying. He went over to the boys. He told Shaq. He told all of them. He said the girl is lying out of her teeth. He never said that it wouldn't work on the outside. Anyway, they agreed to disagree. They squashed that and them things there. Shaq was saying, oh, if Ron did that to me, then boy, I'm not chatting to him. I'm locking off that kind of brethren because that's snaky and them things there. Shaq, bro, shut up, man. Shut up, you idiot. What about if someone did what Tanya did to you? You little waste, man. You got bare mouth for everybody else and not your gal. Shut up, man. Imagine this guy's still chatting all this nonsense about Ron after Kai. Kai came over and said this girl is lying. This girl is lying out of her teeth. Kai came over and said she's lying, but you still choose to ignore all of that and you're saying, oh, Ron's getting away with murder. What? There's something deep-rooted there between that brother, between Ron and Shaq. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he fancies Lana. I don't know what it is. I don't know because he's Captain Save-A-Hole. But there's something going on there and he can't let it go. Because he takes pot shots at Ron whenever he can. Casey don't really believe Rosie still. He don't really believe Rosie. Like, bro, like, this girl, man, I don't understand why she needs to lie, why she feels like she needs to be the center of all this drama, why she even needs drama. Do you know what? I said it before, I'm going to say it again. I don't even think Casey's that much into her. He's just making do with what's there. It was either her or Claudia and she looks better. Bro, I think he might be into Tom or one of the guys, I swear down. I'm not sure about Casey, you know. Anyway, Lana and Rosie hugged out their problem. They spoke it out. It was all good and all that stuff. And then Casey went and spoke to the boys and stuff. And he was saying that he basically still don't trust Ron. He basically, even after everything, he don't trust Ron as well. Again, I just feel like everyone's just, for some reason in this episode, just at Ron. I don't know what it is. Maybe he left a skid mark in the toilet and didn't flush. You know them ones there, like, use the last piece of tissue. I don't know what it is, but they're hating on my man still. And I'm not a Ron fan, but like, I'm just pointing out what I see. Then Sammy pulled Lana with her gossiping, loose women, flipping, mouth running like diarrhea and them things there, yeah? Pulled Lana talking, acting like she's got something big to tell her, talking about how, oh, well, earlier, Ron said couples that have problems later on, and then start moving, whatever Ron said and them things there, yeah, and all that stuff. And Lana just said to her, look, I think this has been blown out of proportion. This has been stretched out like resistant bands and them things there, stretched out like rubber bands. Like, this has been blown way out of proportion. It's not like that. Sammy was still holding on to it, though. This Sammy's a knobhead. Sammy, she's gone down in my estimations. I can't lie. She's a hobo to me. Then nighttime comes on. You know how the nighttime get to them things there? Because the nighttime is the right time. Aye! Anyway, nighttime comes, they have a little drink party and all that stuff, yeah? Ron was chatting to Shaq and Tom, and he was telling them that, like, yo, this whole Rosie thing, like, I never said what she said I said in them things there, like. And Shaq was telling Ron that he's kind of put Casey in a weird position because of the whole thing and all that stuff. Shaq is just, he don't got Ron's back at all. I swear down. Lana was telling Sammy, yeah, that she feels that today's been attack Ron day, and she feels really, like, sorry for him and them things there. And you know what? It's mad that she feels really, really sorry for Ron, but when her and Olivia were doing it to Jesse the other day, it was all cool. Just saying. Then after, Lana went and told Ron what Sammy had just been saying, that like basically everyone in the villa is talking about him being a snake and playing a game and rare. And Ron acted like he was mad. He walked over to Kai and Sana. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna flip and switch in here and rare. Started talking to them about it. That's where the episode ended and stuff. But Ron, shut up, man. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. Do you know what? I feel where he's coming from still. Do you know what I'm saying? And when everyone's attacking you and no one's really backing him up except for Lana. He's yelling them things there. Like, it's mad still. And I feel like, how can you be taking his Rosie gal's word over man like Ron? Really? Anyway,